Hello everyone and welcome back to PeliCast. Today's episode is going to focus on Czech Christmas traditions and on how we at LF2 maintain them, not just for the student body but also for the children in the pediatrics department of Motol Hospital. Enjoy! Hello and welcome to our podcast. Thank you for coming. So, would you mind introducing yourself to us?
Sure. So, hi, hello. Thank you for inviting me. My name is Marii Bartoníčková. At the moment, I started the second year of working in pediatric neurology department, Motol Hospital. And before that, I was studying second faculty of medicine. And yeah, I came here to talk with Peťa, which is my honor.
Thank you. Yeah, so today we're going to be talking about, in general, Czech Christmas traditions for our non-Czech listeners. Mm-hmm. And then we're going to link it with how our faculty and how Motol Hospital keeps up with those traditions and how we use them to bring joy to our pediatric patients.
Sure.
So, first thing I would like to say, which I think is very unique to the Czech Republic, is the Mikuláš tradition, or in English, Saint Nicholas, which I think the tradition stems from like a real saint, who is now called like the saint patron of children, who lived in the 3rd century, and he's known for being a very charitable person. But he's accompanied by a devil and an angel, and he always visits children on the 5th of December, with the angel bringing gifts to the good kids and the devil bringing coal and potatoes to the bad ones. And I believe that in Prague the tradition is maintained, especially in Staroměstské náměstí or Old Town Square, or Náměstí Míru, or the Peace Square, but also in Motol, right?
Yeah, this tradition, I actually right now learned something new about it, so thank you for that. But yeah, it's very old tradition, and I think everywhere where you go outside in Prague and other cities in Czech Republic, you can, at the 5th of December, you can meet the Saint Nicholas with devils and angels and like bigger groups, smaller groups. Some devils are more scary, some less. And like in Motol Hospital, we started I think 3 years ago, we started with the students also doing this tradition that group of students gather up and they have always one Saint Nicholas and some angels, some devils, and they go and they visit the kids in Motol Hospital in the pediatric department. And it's actually very nice. Like, they are also other people doing that. So sometimes the kids have even 2, Saint Nicholas coming to them. But I think for the students, it's very nice to go to see the patients, like not as a doctors, but as a entertainer actually, and bringing some joy. And we always try to get some gifts for the kids, like from some charities, or we write. I think last year Hemleys gave us some kits gifts for the kids. No, not kits for the gifts. And yeah, so we always try to get something to give it to kids. And yeah, then we just have this schedule. So I think this year it will be also like organized. So maybe also the English-speaking students can join, because it's not that much about speaking, but about the costume and smiling. But you have to be careful for the on the children in the hospital, because, for example, in my department in neurology, those kids cannot be scared that much because they could have like seizure, So it's you need to be nice. But yeah, that's nice tradition.
The tradition is very nice, bringing happiness to the kids. But I believe that if the devil is dressed up very, very much, it can bring some fear as well. But that's amazing that we keep this tradition so much in Motol as well. Mm-hmm. And I think Motolák also does a collection, right, for the kids?
Yeah, before. Sure. Yeah. I actually, when I was coming here, I saw the box in the entrance of this Plzeňská building. There is the box that you can put some gifts, small gifts for the kids, like also like chocolates and everything that you want to give to the students, that they will give it to the kids. So everyone can join this collection.
That's perfect. And do you know of any charities or of any collections maybe that the students organize for just fundraising for the hospital or anything like this?
There is this event called předvánoční bazárek. I don't know if now it's the time to talk about it. I hope it's okay. But it's not with the Saint Nicholas, so if we can move, is it okay to move on? So this is an event. It's gonna be the second Monday of December, the 9th of December, and it's event which happens in the Motol, like in front of the auditory of the main auditory in Motol hospital. There is this like big place, the square or something, and there will be this event where students, they are there all day, and they have some baked cookies and like some goods from also bakeries around Prague, like Arctic Bakehouse. Arctic Bakehouse is a bakery that gives us a lot of really nice sweets, so come for it. And also there is coffee which we get from our sponsors. And this year there is like a little surprise. I will not name it because I'm not sure if I can, but there will be someone like professional making the coffee, and this someone is from a coffee place in Prague, and they said that they will come for free to do the coffee for students and everyone who comes to this event, to předvánoční bazárek. And so it will be the first time, and it's very nice of them, because otherwise the students are making the coffee, which we are not professionals, you know. But all the money from this event that gather up, and we give it to the follow-up care center in Motol, which is for the elderly patients who needs like a longer care, not intensive unit, but like normal like rehabilitation and everything. So we try to collect some money for them, and it's actually like nice money, you know. We try this year. The girl who is organizing it, she said that she wants to reach 100,000 Czech crowns, which is a big goal, so come and, you know, make it happen. And also, like, there is coffee and something to eat, but also there is some clothes, like a second-hand event, like everything at once, and also like some cosmetic products and I don't know, something to decorate your house, so you can come and buy Christmas presents or something for yourself. Just to also there is this tote bags, and the students paint them, so they are like original paint by the students, and like you can buy many nice things there. So I encourage everyone to come.
Amazing. So to everyone listening, 9th of December,
yes,
in Motol Hospital.
Yes, from the morning, I think 7, 8 it starts, and it goes the whole day.
Perfect. And that actually brings me to my other point. I know that there are a lot of charities in the Czech Republic which do keep up with the Christmas time, and they do make collections, especially for children's hospitals. And I believe that last year Motol Hospital was the #1 receiver of this charity, Život dětem, which translates to life to the kids. And our pediatric department was actually they received the biggest donation from them, which is really amazing. Also, of course, Dobrý Anděl is another one, and there's a lot of charities, which is amazing. And I believe that our students do keep up with that tradition as well, with all these bazárek and everything. Actually, I did want to make one more point. So this bazaar was organized by the Czech Parallel Student Society, or Motolák, but we also do have one collection that's happening right now, organized by the United International Medical Schools Society, which is the student society of all the Czech-speaking parallels of all the medical schools in the Czech Republic. And so they are organizing their own Christmas collection right now, which I think will be closed by the end of November. But they are giving gifts to specific cases of chronically ill children in hospitals all around the Czech Republic.
That's great. I didn't know.
Yeah. So,
like, can I find it online or?
Yes, we are linking it. Maybe if you follow the student society of 2LF called AIMS, or Association of International Medical Schools, then we are collaborating with them and sharing it with them. So yeah, what I wanted to say is that both the parallels are helping out for Christmas, for children especially. Yeah. So.
Yeah, also I like when I'm walking through Motol hospital, I saw that every year for a few years in a row there are like those farmers markets that all the patients that can, stand up and walk and go there, and their families, they can also buy like Christmas presents there. I think it's like food, but also like handmade products, like jewelry and everything. So that's also a nice tradition, and I saw it like a few years. So I think it should be. I'm not sure about the date, but everyone who is going around Motol will see it, I think. So that's also nice for everyone. Also, the follow-up care unit, as I was talking about, there are elderly people, and there comes like ergotherapeutist, which I don't know if everyone knows who that is, but maybe look it up. I don't have the time to like explain, but those are really important people, and they create stuff with the patients. So those like elderly patients, they make some like decorations, Christmas and everything, and we like gather that and we sell it on the předvánoční bazárek. So they actually make money for themselves, with this, and we can also use that for decorating the pediatric department and everything, which like every year the pediatric hospital is decorated very nicely. And I actually heard that some high schools and like middle schools around Motol are making these decorations and donating to Motol so they can decorate the departments, which is very nice.
Wow. That is very nice. Yeah. And maybe if we got back to the general Czech traditions.
Yeah, sure.
So now we talked about the St. Nicholas and how bringing kids gifts and all of these charities for it. Do you maybe want to say something about the very general Christmas traditions, like Christmas movies?
Christmas movies. So the fairy tales. Yeah, like I love Christmas. I love Christmas movies and Christmas traditions and food. And I have this one specific tradition that I'm still like keeping up, which is called like the golden pig, if you know what I mean. It's that the day of Christmas you don't eat anything, you feast. Fast, sorry. You fast like until the dinner, and then you should see the golden pig, which it's maybe weird, but I don't know what the golden pig stands for, but I still do it. And actually my father is the best father on the planet, because even when I'm adult, he always makes some golden pig somewhere, he goes like to the basement and he says like, I heard some like, and I go there and there is some golden pig from the chocolate or something. So every time it pays. It pays off to wait until the dinner. So that's one tradition we do, and there are the movies. Like I think my favorite and like the most traditional for me is Tři oříšky pro Popelku, which is like Czech Cinderella, and that's very nice. And they actually made it like from the very Czech movie. They made it in Finland, if I'm not mistaken, like 2-3 years ago, and it's so beautiful because it's the same story, but it goes on like in the Finland, scenario. So so it's really beautiful. And actually my family is a little bit weird because we have dinner very late, then we all fall asleep, and then we like unpack the gifts on the next day. So we are like Americans, but it's okay. Yeah. For Czech, it's not typical.
Traditionally, we open presents right on the evening of the 24th, but if it works.
What's your favorite tradition?
Well, the gifts, obviously. For me, it's the Christmas cookies. My family is very cookie oriented, so we start baking 2-3 weeks before the actual Christmas. Sure. So not good for the figure, but very good for the mental health.
Yeah, true. And that's important. But have you ever like written those letters for for Ježíšek, the one that brings gifts? Because that was also my favorite tradition, that you can, when you are little, the kids. I think actually in Motol they also do it with kids. Sorry to go straight back there, but we have those like teachers who comes to visit the kids, and when the Christmas is coming, they are making this list for Ježíšek, for the gifts that the kids wants to receive. And so that's also the tradition that we try to keep up even when they are hospitalized in the hospital.
That's amazing. Yeah, so just for non-Czech listeners, Ježíšek is like our version of Santa, I would say. So he's the one that brings the gifts. So every year children just write little letters saying, Milý Ježíšek, Milý Ježíško. Yeah. So that's really amazing that they keep that up in Motol as well.
Yeah, they try.
And also to keep up with, Christmas spirit and everything, we also do events here from the second faculty.
Yeah.
So I believe we are organizing this year a big Christmas hockey match, which I think you're gonna be the perfect person to tell us about, since you're the original founder of our cheerleaders, Pelicanky, and you're still very, very involved.
Yeah, I try, but with the work it's not so easy, but I try because I really love it. It's like a piece of my heart, and I'm so happy to see it going on and on with all the generations. And no, it's like the match, which is the biggest match of the year because it's around Christmas, so everyone is in the like holiday mood, and they make a little bit more of the free time for something with their friends. And this is between the second and third faculty, which is like
big rivalry.
Yeah. So a lot of people come, a lot of people cheer, and the cheerleaders dance. I believe there will be some dance, right? And yeah, so it's a really big event and a lot of people coming, and we usually make Glühwein. It's not English, right? Glühwein, it's German. I don't know how to say it in English.
I don't think I do either.
Like the warm wine with spices. Yeah, something.
Yeah, warm wine.
Yeah, so the Christmas warm wine, we make it for the audience, and the match is always like very heated up, and the players give everything to it, and so that's really nice. And there is no date still. I think it's not sure, but like the second half of December should be somewhere
probably
around
the last week before Christmas, actually.
Nice.
I really love it because it's, it brings the whole faculty together, which is what Christmas is all about, bringing people together.
True.
Yeah. And also I believe the hockey team is organizing a Christmas ice skating event.
Yeah, there should be some skating. Yeah, that's very nice actually. Like, I don't know if there gonna be like snow around, but on the skating ring, sorry, there will be some ice, so like many people come and they all skate together like around, and you don't have to be the best skater to skate, and it's like one of the not so many possibilities to skate with our great hockey team. So
come everyone. So I believe that's also going to be happening around the first half of December.
And actually, like, there is many events, and one of them is also the concert of our faculty choir. And I think there is a date already. It's the 18th of December, and it's in Davice in Husův Sbor. You will Sbor. You will find it on the pages of the second faculty. And that's a very nice event, which is also like charity event. I think it's not always for Motol, because not everything is about Motol, not everyone comes to work for Motol. So I think there are many other charities that need some donation, at least a little. And actually only the thought of the group, I think the patient group or something, it gives them a little bit of hope that someone is thinking of them. So even if the donation is not that big, it's still very nice gesture. And I think this year there will be also some like patients organization or something that we will be donating this money to. And it's also very, very nice concert, because there is also this group of 4 players, like string
quartet.
Yeah, and they are playing, and then the choir is singing, and it's very, very nice, like the Christmas songs. And also like the graduates of this faculty or even the teachers are in the quartet, so
participating.
Yeah. So.
It's amazing how many opportunities we have for our students to actually get involved or celebrate Christmas together. That's amazing.
Yeah, it's even impossible to, join everything for December because it's every day is something else, and school, the professors don't always wait for you to enjoy Christmas, so
they could. You could.
Yeah, please. Actually, I believe there's one more event happening. I think it's organized by IFMSA. It's
Ugly Christmas sweater?
Yes, the Ugly Christmas sweater competition. I think it's happening with the sváteční.
Yeah.
Or the mulled wine party.
Oh,
that's the word, I think. Okay, finally.
Mulled wine.
Yeah. Also, I believe that's gonna be happening around the end of December, right before Christmas. So a lot of opportunities for everyone to celebrate Christmas together.
This is actually a very funny event because those ugly Christmas sweaters, they can be very ugly. So it's nice to see and participate in it and enjoy this evening.
Okay, I think we have covered everything. For Christmas.
Yeah, also just maybe one last thing, because I just remembered that also like our student of second faculty, she is working for the house of Ronald McDonald, which is here in like Motol, and there are, when the people are the kids are really sick and the families are from a long distance or something, they can live there for some time, and also some families are there during Christmas. And I asked this girl, and she said that actually on Christmas Eve they have the traditional dinner with all the meals and with all the cookies there, and they get the gifts and everything, so it's very nice there also, and they try to also make some Christmas decorations and everything, so even there where there is not like the care for the patients, but there is the care for the families, and like they can be there for a long time, so they also care about their happiness and the Christmas spirit, so that's also very nice and important, I think.
See, I didn't even know that was happening.
Yeah.
Thank you. And thank you very much for coming, and thank you for talking with me about this amazing topic. I feel like, Christmas is something that should be celebrated with everyone, regardless of where we're from. So
that's true. And thank you for inviting me. I'm sorry if I said something, I don't know, not great, but I tried. And thank you for this topic. It's very important to think about nice things, even if you are like studying or if you are a sick patient. The spirit is what counts.
We should all have it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you too.
Okay.